Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I am going to go over a coin called Crypto.com. It's one of the top exchanges, in my opinion, one of the top ones, but they've had a little bit of issues. And you can see here, fortune favors the brave. Obviously, with a statement like that and who they have on their website, this is more towards the retail people that probably don't really understand crypto too much or just getting into it is kind of who they're targeting. Personally, that's what it seems like. I haven't used the exchange. I don't know if it's like a really good exchange. I've heard it's a pretty decent exchange. Personally, looking at the coins like the other exchange tokens, you have Binance, you have FTX, you have Crypto.com, Gemini. Going through the data, looking at the charts, my opinion, long-term, the best deal I think is going to be with probably FTX. It's going to either be FTX or Binance, okay? Crypto.com, if they have good management, they will do pretty good. They have a massive amount of followers, 2.4 million followers on Twitter, and they're trading at 13 cents right now. They're up about 2.3%. This is pretty decent right here for a long-term, most of the supply is out. So you want to be aware of that. Now, let's go over the technicals of Crypto.com. All right. So here's the deal, guys. What Crypto.com, it's a mess. Some people probably like, what did it just do? It actually did a diagonal, in my opinion, in this wave one, which means it could have a very, I don't want to say explosive wave three, but it'll be going into wave three. It's a leading diagonal. It's just going to correct and more than likely go into a wave three. I'll break that down for you in a second, but I decided to put a channel on here. I did a channel in that area for Crypto.com and then down to the area. So I'm putting a channel from its start to the top of wave one down to the bottom of wave two. And if Crypto.com manages itself well and does well throughout the rest of the bear markets and does not over leverage itself or take on too much debt, as an example, like any good business would not do that, then Crypto.com's trajectory should be just right in this area. Now you have to understand, it's not going to go from here, 8 cents to 24 to $30 like this. Most of my followers know that. It's going to go like this, guys. It's going to go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and then up. And probably around 2028 or somewhere around there. That's just a guess. I put a fib target on there. It's somewhere around 2028. I think 2026 to 2029, Crypto.com should be somewhere between $24 to $30 in my estimate if it follows this trajectory. And if you put $1,000 into Crypto.com right now, you would make 59,000% on that move. $1,000 will turn into over $500,000 if you just throw it in there and you like the coin and you think it's going to be around, which I do think it's going to be. I think it will be around 7 or 8 years from now, but you just never know, guys. You never know. Things change quick. So just to give you an idea, throw it in at 2022 and maybe around 2028 or 29, you might have $500,000 in Crypto.com. That is a potential, guys. Okay. Remember, if they go through bad management or start doing foolish things with their business, they can break that sequence. Okay. So I'm going to take that off. Here's the move. This is the wave one and it's in a wave two sequence. This is the trajectory that it went on. Okay. I'll show you guys. It's a 3-wave swing. So like this, 3-wave swing up, 3-wave swing for the 2, 3-wave swing for the 3, 3-wave swing here for the 4, and a 3-wave swing for the 5, like that. And you can verify that in the RSI. Okay. So here's this wave 1, 3, 5. Now you might be asking, the wave 5 RSI is higher than the wave 3. In diagonal type moves, that's very common. That happens commonly in diagonal type moves like this, where the 3-wave, 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 where the 5th wave is the highest peak on the RSI. So when it goes into its 3rd wave over here, years down the road, you'll see in the RSI where it would be going like this, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. That 3rd wave peak will take that one out right over here. And that's where you know your third wave will be done. That'll be years down the road. Okay, so now that this is a wave one, and now it's in a second wave, in my opinion. Okay, so let's take a look at the overall. Let's check and see if it's done a deep enough correction, and it's gone past 50%, which is decent. Be nice if it's at 6.18. You can check it on log, and then you can check it off a log too. If you check it off a log, you can see it's well beyond 90%. Okay, from its start to here. Anybody's using that method would say, oh yeah, the correction's over with. I don't think so. I think it has a little bit more downside, guys, but we will see. Just a little bit more. It's at trading at what, 13 cents? And it could come down to 8 or 9 cents, in my opinion. So let's go into this correction right here real quick. Okay. 3-wave swing. You have an X wave here for an A, B, C. So this is an A, here's your B, now it's in a C. In my opinion, if this is not done, I still think that it's making, if you take the sequence right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, okay? You have another one behind it. 1, 2, 3, 4, swing down for a 5. I'll probably just break that wave down there like this, guys, okay? So the move that it made, it's a W, X, Y. Like so, okay? And if you check the fibs on the moves, I go with an extension. I'm going to take the whole length of the W, go to the top of the X and check it. The top of the X right there, 1.618, it did almost hit it right there. I have an area about 9 cents. What is that? Yeah, 9 cents to 0.08 cents, basically 9 cents for one more swing down, in my opinion. If I go to the bottom, right there to start right there, check it 2 spots, and 1.618 is right at that 9 cents again, okay? And down to a lower target of, 7, 8 cents. So basically right in that area, 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 cents, somewhere right in that area, okay, guys? So that's where I think it should be correcting to, in that area. Now, the question is it done? Some people could say, is it done? And it could be. It could be. It might have been finished right here, and then somehow this is a bullish move, and it's making, you could wait and see if you have a diagonal type move. So maybe it makes a 3, comes down for a 4, and for a 5. Okay. This is a point right now with the coin where you just watch it, because you want to wait for the whole sequence to be done, pick it up right here, and then see if it goes in that wave. And then your line in the sand will be right here for that coin. Okay. Right there at that basically 9 cent mark. See if it does a correction and then do it. So let it suss itself out before going into anything like this, okay? The other reason I'm saying it's going to come down, I think there's some negative news, in my opinion, coming with the Fed interest rate hike coming up, and possibly oil and some other commodities might wander up a little bit more and be able to push those down. So just not going to know. Also, too, that could be done. And crypto.com could be doing something like this, consolidate, maybe go up a little bit like that, and then boom, finally gets out of there just like that. Okay, guys, that could be a possibility too. The bearish count would be, if that is done, then you would have to take a W. This would be the bearish count, a W up on an X, and it could go up significantly on that X, usually 50% of the whole wave. So it'd be way up here to swing back down, okay? And would that be reasonable for a coin like that? It could be. It could be. It correct down here to 4 cents. It would just have a deeper second wave correction and just make your second wave like that. And the third wave target would just be down a little bit. Instead of maybe like $30, it would be like, say, down to 22 or something like that. So that could be. The only issue with that move is that would take months. If this took let's say this took 10 months, corrective move up there, a few more months, and then back down to here, another 10 months. So you're looking at well over a year to complete something like that. Like I said, personally, if I was going to be looking at exchange tokens, as far as the management and looking at the trajectory long-term, where they're going to go in, the first one I'd probably be looking at, the top 2 I'd be looking at, me personally, would be FTX and Binance. And then I would be going into something like that, okay? But then again, you never know. They might get their stuff together, maybe the advertising and the Super Bowl ads and things like that, and getting all the popular people and actors and stuff like that involved here in the coin is going to pay off for them in the long run. That's the bet they're playing. They're taking a different strategy than Binance is. Personally, I think Binance is taking the better strategy. That's just me. All right, now if we want to get a temporary short-term maybe target, if it does correct itself and decide to go bullish at that point, we can get a target which would be reasonable. And I would say this area right here, guys, would be the target I'd be looking at right here, about $1.40 to $1.50 more or less for crypto.com for that's initial for its initial wave. So this wave up here, from if it goes from here to here, and this will take a while because this first wave took basically 2.5 years. So this wave will take at least a year. And this wave right here will be a lower sequence. This wave, it decides to do it. This wave will be a lower sequence wave, wave one. So it's just going to go right past all-time highs. It's going to correct again like so. It's going to have a second wave correction, and then it'll start doing that all over again. You see how that works, and then making its way up to that third wave to the year, 2026 to 2029 or whatever year that may be. All right, guys, I would just wait to see if it's going to consolidate. I might break down to that 9-cent area. I don't see too much more of a drop. I mean, just say, for example, right now that if it is at that area, let's say it goes up to 13 cents and it does a little drop down to there, you're looking at 28%. If Bitcoin swings back around, it goes down to, let's say, 16 or 17K, that could easily do that. And that, in my opinion, would be a really, really good area for this coin. Okay. But like I said again, too, it could be doing this, for a couple months and then boom. All right, guys, you made it all the way to the end of my video. I do appreciate that. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and I will have keep this YouTube channel clean. PayPal and buy me a coffee in the description if you would like to donate to the channel. All voluntary. Not asking how much to give. It's all voluntary. Just ask for a little bit of help, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.